I was talking. Ooh, I don't remember how to work this computer. Okay. Ooh, baby, the light ain't lighting.
It is lightning.
Mm-mm.
It
Oh,
is.
you have settings. That ain't doing a damn
It
thing.
did. You don't want to put it behind the computer? Or it's not gonna be close enough.
Oh, okay.
Like a
I'm here
light skinned
for it.
nigga.
Nah, you gotta do the
The
light skin
smolder.
eye.
I can't.
This girl I used to date, she still to this day do
Oh,
the light
okay. You
skin.
just okay.
I mean, I did date the bitch.
Okay.
Hey y'all,
Hey y'all.
I'm Shady
I'm
Nay,
Petty Cash.
and this is Tea in the Shade podcast. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and on Twitter at Tea in the Shade. That's TEA in the Shade. If you're on Facebook, join us in our group, Tea in the Shade's Tea Hive. And if you would like to get some official merch, our merch shop is back up. You can go to shopteaintheshade.com.
Okay.
All right. So we have a special guest today. If you have listened to Tea in the Shade, I'm quite sure you've heard us reference our girl, Cripperella.
We not in a gang though. That's just her name.
But she's very grown. Matter of fact, her birthday is this week. So this is
Okay.
us celebrating with her.
Okay.
Today she's Blair. Grown
Oh.
woman.
Oh, okay.
And do okay. So she's gonna join us so we can all say, sis, how was your week? Okay, let's get her in here.
Hey y'all,
Hey.
how y'all doing?
That in unison. Good. How are you?
Good. My dog is nosy, so anytime I'm on the phone or anything, she hear a new voice. She hear two new ones, so she like
What the hell going on?
she just if you hear a little, I don't know if you can hear her little in the back. But I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Anyway, we got to do it right. And since you are, I guess we're gonna ask you first.
Okay.
Sis,
Mm-hmm.
how was your week?
You know what? My week has been good. Life has honestly been good as hell. The week it just started. I ain't been doing nothing but relaxing, enjoying my home, enjoying my dog. So I'm off to a good start, and it's only gonna go up from there. I know that.
I like it. Yeah.
Instant highly favored.
Amen.
Sis, how was your week?
Uh-huh. My week, look, you disappeared with
Oh.
your Mardi Gras shirt on. My week was cool. It's weird because we just went live Saturday. So it's only been 3 days for us, but it's been cool.
Okay.
I went home right after our last live. I always have a good time in Port Arthur, Texas. They always treat me right. Ate good, drank good. Got to see a Usher concert.
True.
And now we're back. You know what I'm saying? Sis, how was your week?
I'm gonna agree with Blair. It was, it's starting off good. Now, don't ask me about work, not work week, but just my week. Yes, it's starting off good. I am like surprised.
I want y'all to know that my sister tried to play me at work yesterday and said I had a Candy Burris moment.
What I say? Listen,
when I was unleashing on
our
coworker,
y'all,
it was like when you got
you was gonna drag him in that bitch.
She was like respectfully like. Matter of fact, what's the lady name? Ain't Maxine? Like reclaiming her fucking time. Okay. She reclaimed her time. And so as she was talking, I could hear, of course. And so I was just trying to give her a pep talk in her text messages. Like I was like, you need to say this or say his name. Like
I kept telling her, I don't know if everybody watched Bad Girls Club Back in the Gap, not the current shit. But who was the girl? Was it Camilla? When she, like, some girls had jumped on her and stuff, and she was on the phone with her mama, and the girls came back down and she ran off, and they showed the phone. Her mama was still like, whoop they ass.
Whoop her ass, Camilla. Whoop her ass.
That was her texting me as I was just going in and letting have. But I guess it up off my chest.
Yes, he needed it for sure.
Yeah, he know how I feel. I was respectful.
Mhm.
I even said, I hope you don't feel like I'm just going at you, however.
And at that point, I texted, but you are going at him. Go
I was like, y'all just gotta stop playing with me on today.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's been a long time since we did a reality recap. I honestly don't remember.
Has it? I feel like I sprinkle in a little chat about him.
No, because we don't really like them. But we gonna push through. We gonna pull it together. We gonna push through. I unfortunately was assigned to binge watch Married to Medicine.
You did it for Black History Month.
Girl, anyway. So we gonna go. So we'll let you decide which show do you want to recap first.
So let's do Married to Medicine. I caught up on that one. I don't watch the Love and Hip Hop, so I will just be providing somewhat objective commentary based on what y'all tell me happened. I stopped watching Love and Hip. I think I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop after Jocelyn like beat up everybody on that coke that one time. That's all I needed to see. So we can start with Married to Medicine because that's the one that I'm most caught up with, and I'm aware of the storyline going.
So I think the last time we did touch on Married to Medicine was their first trip to the winery where they exiled Quad from the friend group.
Oh,
that's the last time I remember us touching on, and I know it because that's where I started watching.
Okay.
So I am excited for Toya and her wine. I think that's the perfect thing for her drunk ass, and I will support with my drunk ass.
Is it red, all red, or does she have like a line?
I want to say she
got a line.
Yeah,
okay.
A line.
Okay.
So they come back. Now I can't think of the new doctor's husband's name.
Alicia husband.
Yeah, very like caveman. You know, the wife is supposed to do her job. I'm in control.
Yeah.
Ain't no talk back. Like
real dumb.
I can already see it's about to go downhill for him fast.
Oh, it's not gonna work out in his favor. And the thing is, he gotta be all talk because I feel like you don't marry a medical doctor.
Right.
And then also expect a woman that has to defer to you at every moment. Like she didn't get this far being that way. You know what I mean? There has to be some type of, or maybe she's a complete pushover at home, but I don't see her pursuing a medical degree, getting it, becoming a doctor, and then she lets this guy who's extremely insecure boss her around. And I like that the other guy sat there. They told him like, you'll see. Like you'll see, you'll understand if some things are not worth arguing about.
Yeah.
You just gotta let people have things on both sides of it. But I don't like his energy, and she's pretty, but she kind of, something is not sitting right with me about her.
She wears her hair, right?
Because I feel like she wear her hair plus on.
Because I feel like one time I was it legit looked like a press and curl.
Yeah,
and I was like, who is this?
At the funeral home.
But I do think she's a pretty lady.
Very.
I totally agree that like who she became, like it takes a lot of dedication and hard work to become a doctor. Like that's just not for play. So I wonder why she linked up with him, because his personality can't be a surprise. Yeah, she had to know that.
I also wonder if he putting on a little bit for the cameras, because I don't see how he can come off there strong, but then your wife already told us, she told you wasn't a man.
Ooh, so she told him that?
Yeah, she said like, because his culture and upbringing, like they just have a bunch of hired help. Like they have somebody who cook, they have somebody who do the like everything.
Is he African?
Oh, okay. And so she said there were a lot of times, like if something would get broken, she would just grab a hammer or whatever and fix it.
Yeah.
And so she was just kind of like, I mean, you're not really a man, though.
Truth hurts. And if he's not showing up to her as a man, then, you know, they need to have a conversation.
Well, every episode, at least twice, we hear her say that she grew up in a single parent home with a single mom. So she was raised very independent.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So they are weird mix to me, but I also see them always have these conversations separate. So it just seemed like everybody just giving their side, and I'm not sure what the truth is when they come together.
Mm-hmm.
But don't like them.
Wait, how long they been married?
I don't know exactly how long, but I know they a newer couple.
Okay.
Because at one point the women were kind of giving advice to like her and Sweet Tea.
Oh, okay.
About being in a long-term marriage.
Oh, okay.
Then they decide to go. I'm just hitting the key points because, yeah. Mm-hmm. So then they decide to go on another. You know how they always do their group trip. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal to them because this year made 10 years of a friend group doing these trips. So they decided to go to what was it?
Hilton Head.
Hilton Head.
Me, baby.
Don't. It was just immediate drama. Okay. Heavenly was more mad than anybody in this world.
She always like that though. Heavenly,
I wonder how it feels to be like a 60-year-old follower. And like the one person that you follow and like you can you curse on here?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know because I know it was on YouTube and things like that. Like to be like a 50-something-year-old, 60-year-old dick sucker, it's like the one person that you dick eat on the cast was like the one person that firmly let you know with your first season there, you were not a doctor, you're fat, you're unhealthy. She said a dentist is not a doctor, and then Dr. Heavily had to say, what does DDS stand for?
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's what I wonder how they got here so fast because Dr. Jackie ate her up her first season.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, really made sure the big dog her every chance she got.
But you know what I think it is? I think it's because Dr. Jackie is what Heavenly wished she had the decorum to be. And Dr. Heavenly is what Jackie wished she had the freedom to be. And so I don't think that for most issues they find themselves in a disagreement about it, how they feel about it. I think that Dr. Jackie just got more sense to know not to say certain things. So she lets Heavenly fight the battles for her. But I kind of been off Heavenly since she drove the wedge in between her and Simone the first time. And I think she uses every opportunity to prove, like, look, I'm loyal. I'm standing up for you, Jackie. I'm standing up for you, Jackie. You and Daddy. Simone, you know, it's like Jackie can speak for herself.
Yeah.
And she chooses not to. A lot of times, Jackie is what I want to be like, the silent killer, right?
Yeah.
Because that's why they think she's so condescending, or that she thinks she's more than them, because she would just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna give you nothing. If I say something, I'm gonna say it, and that's it. I don't have to bitch hold you. I don't have to do none of that to get my message across.
Oh, because we're gonna get to that how she did Sweet Tea.
Oh Lord.
So it was crazy though, because you know, Simone, as soon as it was brought to her attention, and I do believe she did not say like, oh, I'm gonna fuck Jackie up with this one. But if we that close, how can you not know? But so
I feel kind of conflicted.
Do y'all not feel like production set this up?
I do.
Yeah.
I like, because you gotta think it's not like if me and y'all we get super cool. I'm like, come on, y'all, let's go here, and I'll tell you maybe something happened and trigger you. They have to get their camera crew there. They have to get hotels. They have to get filming permits. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was like, we're gonna do the Hilton. Like, you know, and everyone has their day every season, right? Jackie, for the most part, outside of that shit with High Booty Curtis cheating on her that one season or whatever, she has pretty much walked unscathed through Married to Medicine. So maybe they felt like we're gonna rank it up.
They was into it pretty hard. Simone was a bitch.
They weren't into it, but it wasn't like.
I don't think she had the dagger, the hot seat. She ain't had no shit like Quad, Toya, Mariah. Hell, even Simone, like they tiptoe around that lady. Like she doesn't have too much. And I ain't gonna hate on. I wish I was like that, but unfortunately, I got the Dr. Heavenly genes and not the Dr. Jackie.
Baby, I got the Toya. Okay, I ain't even got the doctor in me.
So right, oh girl. You see that? Hey, you see when it gets too hectic in there, they start backing up from Toya because they know she'll hit a bitch. Like,
Well, because for one, they know she full of that crime.
I mean, but first of all, but she about what she talk about. Did you see that lady hit Mariah with that purse on the first episode?
Mariah, I think Mariah hit her with the purse. Toya was me.
Like, she was throwing hands, baby.
Mariah was trying to pull her.
Your ass out here.
In beautiful gowns.
Nah, bitch. Nah, you know what? If it wasn't for Mama Lucy, Toya wouldn't have got hit that.
Toya really
took her pocketbook and said.
She wanted to fight both of them, and she probably wanted to drown them in the pool.
Yeah.
Like, I will kill y'all tonight. So it keeps going because even Heavenly and Simone, because you know they both loud. They are at Mr. President's birthday party, just shrieking at each other. Everybody's just like, what the hell is going on? And Dr. Jackie just floating around in her sundress like ain't shit going on. So finally she gets them together and it's like, let's chill. It is what it is. Curtis don't want to go. Just let's let it be. Let's let it be. We ain't got to keep going in circles.
Now, I think Curtis is foolish for not wanting to go because I want my man to be like, you know what?
I don't give a
fuck. We are, girl. He trying to fuck them prostitutes.
Yeah.
You could build some shit right in motherfucking Atlanta, Georgia. Why was you going to the DR? He ain't been around all season.
No.
At all. So the day of, they meet up to get on the bus or probably a luxury sprinter and take the trip. So Heavenly calls first and it's like, Curtis don't want to go. I'm not going. It's not right. I'm not going. I already told you Jackie ain't going. I ain't going. I don't want to go. I'm not going. Y'all go have a good time, but I'm not going. So Simone is like, okay. So she calls Dr. Jackie and she like, because again, this is when they meeting up to head out.
Right, like,
so she calls Dr. Jackie and she's like, well, Heavenly just called. Like, she say she not going. Like, y'all not here. What's going on? So Dr. Jackie is like, well, Curtis don't want to go. And Dr. Jackie end up getting emotional and getting off the phone. So then Simone feel bad. Look.
That's the most vulnerable that Jackie has been the entire fucking.
When I heard her crying, getting off the phone, I was like, okay, they get a little.
Now, Curtis, now, bitch, you gotta come because look at what you did to her.
Yeah, you gotta come and save face now. Because I mean, if your nigga cheat on you in Houston, you gonna relocate? Like,
I think it's a little different though.
Well, I get he was going on the vacay with Miss Shirley, but it's just like.
I think it's different in the sense of this. Like, if me and my husband have like a place that we go and we visit and it's like our place, and not in the United States, like something special to us, whatever, whether it's Hot Springs, Arkansas or wherever, I think the place yes, it matters. It holds the last time I thought about Hilton Head, this what I thought about. You know, it's kind of PTSD for her.
I can see
like
that.
If my man cheated on me on a cruise or Dominican Republic, it's fuck y'all forever. Because how could you let them cheaters peruse on the cruise?
I can see that, but it's like.
It is, but I also agree. It's time. You got to let things go. And
you got to let things go. You still with them. I don't even feel like they really together. I low-key kind of feel like they got an arrangement at this point, like a lot of old black people, old couples in general do. She got her side of the house. He got his side of the house. And whoop-de-woo, you know, they still, they love each other. They still show up, and, you know, and save face. I can see that being a traumatizing thing for her. However, we are here for this motherfucking check. You can go over there to Hilton Head, have sex all over that bitch. Reclaim that shit because you did decide to stay. But I get both sides of it. I guess what is losing me with Married to Medicine, which is actually one of the reasons why I tuned into Married to Medicine and enjoyed it so much. I missed it when the shit was like real. You could tell everybody kicked it outside of the show. He and Simone eating Subway sandwich. Well, you know,
they little picnic,
that little picnic with the chips and stuff like that. I miss that, and I feel like when you start manufacturing BS, you got fucking quiet popping out of a goddamn casket. You got Phaedra in her whole wigs like she not 60 motherfucking years old. Like, girl, tone your motherfucking blunt. Everybody can't do 613. You got all of this going on. You got Dr. Heavenly arguing with Simone over some shit that everybody know is production.
Yeah.
Because they get a whole schedule of when they need to film, where they need to be at, because these are doctors. This is not
Right.
hip hop. This ain't baddies east like they ain't got shit better to do.
Right.
They gotta know where they going. So it's like you on my TV, you playing in my face, and this was such an authentic show. That's what's pissing me off.
It really was. It really was. But see, this is what I say about social media and the involvement they have in these shows. It seems like it has to be this side and this side. We got, we're really divisive in the United States on more than black and white. It is so much shit that divides you. And if you don't agree, you a hater, you a op, you this. And like, insane. It's really insane. And so the show producers get caught up because social media is like, oh, they need to do this. They need to do this. The ratings wasn't this much. It wasn't this. They did it. And it's just like, yeah, but we're supposed to just be homegirls that may spat, talk shit, but we real life friends.
Yeah, and love each other, like for real. Because like the whole Phaedra thing is an epic fail to me. Yeah. Like Phaedra has added nothing to this season. It don't even make sense. Like every time I see her on camera, I'm just like, girl, why? Yeah. But I know that Bravo people always in the comments like, bring Phaedra back. ATL ain't been the same since Phaedra left. So y'all just try to bring Phaedra wherever y'all could, and it don't make sense. Like
my whole thing is like, I really want to know, are y'all big like I'm just not like, honestly, as chaotic as I am, I actually am like a Candy fan. I am a Nene fan when she's not getting on my nerves. Phaedra never really did much for me, but push lives forward. And I mean, you need that for reality TV, but I don't feel like I just need her back on it. Like, this is what Phaedra going. I can be Phaedra. I can be Phaedra for the rest of the live stream.
I would say that on Real Housewives.
Because Phaedra killed me with that noise too. And like, girl, you look crazy. Stop.
And see, and I think that's why I like Phaedra, but also I look at shit different, right? Because I am cracking up at this. I think it's hilarious. And I like the southernness of her and the bless your heart, nice, nasty that southern women are. That shit is funny to me. And like I find myself, and you're insulting people, but in a nice way. And I think nobody can do that like her. Nobody.
I agree, but the math don't math on Married
That's
to
why
Medicine.
I don't think she has to be on Married to Medicine or Housewives of Atlanta. She fucking killed traitors.
That's what I heard. They make me want to watch to see her.
I even loved her on the Ultimate Girls Trip, right? Because she don't have no attachment to like them different women. So it's funny. It's a good time. She watching after drunk crackhead, meth head ass Brandy, like, getting into it with Dorinda, like seeing the black old lady and the white old lady. Like, it's just, I think comical in that way to me.
But see, well, she can fit there. I think the problem is when we have the few little shows that seemed authentic at one point and it starts to dwindle down, adding her when all she's going to do is create conflict, create a storyline, create bullshit, try to drag other people to make herself look better. Like, that's not what I want.
But that's production. And if they send her in there to be the villain, she gonna do her motherfucking. She gonna get that.
Like,
check.
put her on Love and Marriage, Huntsville or something. Like, just throw her somewhere else. They do.
I think
like, be homegirls with Kiki, and they could just
Love and Marriage DC. Maybe she could revive that shit because I'm not watching it. They took 2 years, a 2-year break.
Please watch it. Please
don't get her started, please.
It's back and it's good. It's good, but I'm not an Ashley fan, so maybe that's why I think it's good. I'm a Urena fan.
I think I just feel like Ashley too old to be like you a 40-year-old bully, bro. Like go see the lady.
Is talking about.
I like the way Raina talk. I like the way she talk.
love Raina. I might not like her husband, but I love Raina. So Phaedra is a reality star, but to me, she has run its course with Kenya, Candy, and all them. If you recast with a whole different set on a whole nother show, phenomenal. But with those women, I just want her to eat Kenya alive, and that's it. I don't even care.
But I hope this whole one and only season on Married to Medicine is enough.
Do y'all think it would have worked? Actually, had a man on the show, like if we actually saw her in a relationship with a doctor,
I wouldn't even believe it. Still, she just would get somebody that's a doctor that she cool with and be like, "Hey, just."
That's what she did. That's what she did, and then.
Because already on this episode, they asked her about her boyfriend. Oh, we broke up, but I'm with another doctor. Okay.
The doctor that she with, I want to say he had a practice or he is from Detroit. They were never together. It was all a thing to get back. Like Bravo has been wanting her on or whatever. And I feel like with Candy not returning to Real Housewives of Atlanta, throw her back on there. It's not going to make a difference. Nobody's going to watch that shit without Nene. Nene crazy as fuck, and I understand she done burnt her bridge, and that door is going to be closed with that. But the issue is not, you can swap out all these people. You can find these folks on Instagram and whatever else, and you can try to revitalize. You can bring Portia back, and people going to tune in for a little bit, but it's missing the Don. It's missing Nene.
Yeah.
And all of her craziness.
I don't know. Because even in the last, when she came back, her last time, because remember she had left and was the lead and all that, and then she came back. Even when she came back, I was more interested about Greg being sick and them like remarrying, like they ain't just get divorced. Like I was more interested in that, but like I
don't think it's because I don't think it's because Nene was giving us second, third, fourth season realness. And I think like when she came back that very last season where she was barely in it, that shit was terrible. Like she wasn't showing up. She was she was doing all of this stuff, these tantrums. I think Nene was actually the glue for that group for the longest time. Like even when she was actively beefing with people, there was like this hierarchy, this relationship. It was like she was like this nucleus, even as problematic as she was. And like I just see too many chiefs trying to like be, like too many chiefs in the room. Like, nobody wants to be the Indian. No one has the personality, the pizzazz, you know what I'm saying? Like Phaedra can't read to save her life. Kenya is too mean. Marlo don't even read. She just go for the worst thing. Your mama mama. Like that's Marlo. It's like, okay.
Marlo just lied and just make up stuff. Marlo just a lie.
We don't need that full time. I feel like they need to go back to the basics, go back to season 2, like Lisa Wu, Nene, all of them, or just completely scrap it all together and bring in new people.
They need to revamp with, and this sounds crazy, but they need to revamp with Yandy, the McClure twins' mama, because she's an influencer. Her RL wife, Lena. They need to make Shamia.
Who's RL?
From the group Next.
Oh, okay.
His wife, Lena. They need to make Shamia to me full time. Shamia got jobs. She had that situation with her daughter, the surrogacy, her daughter with sickness. Like she has a lot of moments that people could probably relate to. And I think Shamia was funny as fuck. And then her with Portia, they work out. I think they just need to leave Kenya,
Candy.
That's over with.
It's done.
The people you named will work because they are
friends.
Group. And I think
to bring Shamari DeVoe back up. I liked her. They did not give that girl a fair chance.
I liked Eva, to be honest. I like her and I like Eva.
Well, the one thing about a housewife show is you cannot think you are bigger than the housewives.
That was Nene's problem.
And Vicky Gunvalson, Tamra Judge, Medley, all those housewives that get all iced or gone. You start thinking that you are bigger than the housewives because back in the day when Nene was highest paid, lady was making $250,000. Like she was making a lot of money half-assing. then you get all this other stuff and you think you are better than. And so that's how the hierarchy starts on the show. That's how the I'm rich bitch and you ain't this and your house look like this and you drive this. That's how all that petty shit starts. And it's like, wait a minute. Y'all supposed to just be homegirls and be fighting because you ain't call me when you made it home.
Exactly. It became that. It became more. And our whole thing is, I'm sorry, if my boss is racist and I hate him, I'm not throwing him a baby shower out of my motherfucking pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if he did all of that, I'm not going to reach me to have a conversation. Like, ain't shit to talk about when you racist. We can talk about a difference of opinion. Like, damn, I don't like the new Beyonce song. Okay, I think you stupid. Yeah. But like you racist in a cokehead.
Yeah.
And you throwing a baby and you hope to see you throwing a baby shower. It's like, just admit it. You thought you didn't need the shit no more. You thought you was going to transfer into Hollywood. And now you have successfully ruined the one franchise that put the whole Housewives on the fucking map. Because let's be clear, it wouldn't have been, Housewives as a whole wouldn't have been shit without Nene.
Talking to an Orange County original.
You know, I never watched Orange County, but I remember, I vaguely remember, because when Atlanta came out, I was in high school. I vaguely remember Nene took that, like Nene was the face of Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for the Black community that was just coming over to the Bravo station, because if you were already watching Bravo and was watching Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, you were already watching OC and you was already watching Vicky scream about a fucking minivan coming to pick up her family of 4 and their luggage. Like that, it was already. I mean, Gina.
When you think about white gays, like white gay,
I'm not a white gay.
Like that's who keeps Bravo afloat. Like, yeah, it's us, but we're only 10% of the population in America. Right. So these white gays, they're not putting up Vicky. All of their pages, Nene, she was
because they want to be in that culture, and now the culture is to be Black, right? To be Black, but not be Black. You know what I'm saying? They want to, because I mean, a girl that work with us now, she's like, yeah, girl, and it's like you like actually don't have to do all that.
Actually, don't.
But I heard her on the phone with like a vendor. That's how she talks. And that's how she talks because that's
the culture now. The pop culture is us. Well, it's always been us, but it's very much
an accentuated ghetto. Yeah, girl. And like, no, we don't actually talk like that.
Yeah, you don't hear us talk to each other like that. So chill. But so one thing I want to say, and it's really not that much else with Married to Medicine. But while they were in Hilton Head, you know, Sweet Tea started to feel away because she felt like, so it was another part to the Hilton Head issue. A lot of what they were saying was they didn't want to go because then they felt like people was going to kind of harp on it and want to talk about it and bring it up. So a lot of the friend group was offended because they was like, well, why do you feel like we all of a sudden would try to re-air this out and rehash this out just because we going there? Like, if we your friends, why is that your first thought? So when they were discussing it, Sweet Tea was feeling away because she was like, well, y'all want to tiptoe around Jackie as if she exempt. But when I asked y'all to respect me and not bring Quad around me and not always talk about Quad and joke about Quad, I was fair game. Which I understood her point because it's kind of what we said earlier. Everybody do kind of tread lightly when it comes to Dr. Jackie, and everybody else should have just fair game and a storyline. So I could get kind of where she came from, but girl, don't nobody care about you in this group. And I mean, that's just
it's just the Ricky hazing. It's Ricky hazing.
And I know she watched the show because that's why she DM'd.
Exactly. You watch the show, you know how this shit gonna go. I know my first
gonna tear you up. Your whole first season, and then all of a sudden second season, hey girl.
That's how she did Contessa.
Contessa.
That's just what she
all did. You gotta do is straighten the whoop Dr. Heavenly ass and really mean it, and that lady will leave you alone. Cause she tried to do that shit over there with Married to Medicine LA.
She be quick.
You gonna whip my ass. You gonna whip my ass. Like all you gotta do is let her know. But my thing is, sweetie, you're a fan, or sweet tea, you're a fan. You watch every motherfucking season. You knew there's no way you thought they were gonna come on here like they fuck with Dr. Greg. Ho, they don't fuck with you, and like they halfway don't fuck with Dr. Greg. They just hate that they feel like Quad thinks she better than them.
Yeah. So that's
and they always want to humble somebody. But you get on like I hate like the score already. Like so don't complain about a game that you signed up for. You got on here, and I like the realness that she has where like she getting there, she getting a little tipsy. She is telling the ladies her authentic business, but you can't win them over that way. Only time and tenure does that.
Yeah.
They fucking hate Toya, but bitch, they'll pick Toya over you.
Yep.
Every time.
Every fucking time. It's just and I get it. Like they handle Dr. Jackie with kid gloves. And honestly, they handle Dr. Heavenly with kid gloves too. Because I think that once Dr. Heavenly cut up on scene, she called Alvarez playing. I think she do that. But I don't know why we ain't touched on her and Daddy more. But she also felt
talk about respect for him.
Yeah.
That's fair because he don't be in the women business like the rest of. I'll give you that. But my thing is, you get on there and you prove what they're saying that you are immature. And I'm tired of her bringing up age because she does not look younger than them.
No,
she don't, and I don't understand why she keeps saying that.
Like she look younger than her.
She does.
She look like Toya twin with a few extra things in the DNA.
Yeah.
She looked like Toya big sister, actually.
But why would you think that they not gonna talk about Quad?
Because you're on the show that Quad was on, and it's still on.
You're living in her house.
Right.
That's the part with
Amazon furniture. Ain't nothing wrong with Amazon furniture. But Quad had a
day for letting you lay up in that lady home.
Right.
You should have let that lady keep that furniture. You should have asked Quad for that furniture, but according to Greg, she took everything but the mattress, or she took the mattress too.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Quad said, give me all this shit. She probably went to his office and collected the little trinkets that she had put in there.
And would do that. Bitch, you ain't finna have no lavish.
Girl, did Greg gonna let her order all that little tiny ass furniture, have it strewn across the house? And I'm just saying, you can't move into somebody's house and
think some person redid the whole house.
But why she on social media just like everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have read and know that Quad was not going anywhere. Producers, I mean, like you said, things have to be in place. You had to know. They had to tell you beforehand. Quad coming. And I get on the show, y'all can't break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
And that you have to kind of act surprised or act like you didn't know. Okay, yeah. But baby, Dr. Jackie, I don't care what nobody say. I could be mad as hell, but I ain't about to look at Dr. Jackie and be like, fuck you, bitch. That's just not gonna happen.
She said it from the depth.
That's just not gonna happen.
So
that's just not gonna happen.
I think I would bait Dr. Jackie into revealing her slip, kind of like how she did with Mariah with the whole when she wouldn't look at the drug test.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be out because it's all of the old folks say, honey and sugar gonna get you more flies than vinegar ever will. It's like you fell right into the trap that you're an immature little ass girl.
Yeah,
I would have been Dr. Jackie buddy. Mm-hmm. I would have had Dr. Jackie talk.
Ooh, Dr. Heavenly would have attacked that bitch for 40 days and 40 nights. She would have found something.
She's gonna get Dr. Heavenly heat anyway, so I might as well make it count. I'm gonna make it count, and I'm either gonna really buddy with Jackie, or I'm gonna really buddy with Simone and help her and Jackie come back together.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna do one of the two. I'm gonna make you dislike me for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and now half your friends. So what's up?
So how do you think this is going to fare? Because I do think Sweet Tea is coming back next season. I do think Phaedra is coming back next season. And honestly, I think that Quad is coming back next season.
Oh, I do too. I feel like if Sweet Tea and Dr. G still on their next season, Quad gonna be there. Because that's just an automatic storyline. That's automatic drama production. Gonna keep it going.
But is it really drama with her and Quad? Because it's not like her and Quad are having these face-to-face.
Well, now she's throwing shade. Now they're kind of throwing shade at each other, like the Watch What Happened lives and the interviews and stuff. And Sweetie is just a dumb. Listen, I'm gonna say it because my folks from Arkansas. Sweetie is just so I could call her Sweetie. Sweetie is just a country ass bitch from Arkansas that ain't never been nowhere. She threw shade and said that Quiet gave her the cheapest gift, right? And she didn't even realize that she was holding $170 candles. Oh, she got me 2 candles and some lingerie. And when people clocked the thing, it was like. She's like, oh, I think she spent like less than two. Like, you know, the most expensive gift that she got was $200 from them doctors wives and ladies like that. And then Quiet's gift alone was worth more than the $200 that they gave. Phaedra gave her a $50 gift card to something. What was to facts?
Sound about right.
And you gonna sit up there and throw shade at Quiet? It's like you're not smart.
No.
Yeah.
Because actually, if Quiet anything like me, I got you something expensive for a reason to let you know, baby, you got it. You can.
And you knew it because you didn't even recognize it. You saw a candle and you thought this was some good old Target 4 for $25.
Yeah, you thought this was Bath and Body Works.
And it lets you know who you are, which even more lets me know I don't want to be with that man or that situation. You good. Because Quiet know more better than anybody how he gonna treat her.
Yeah. Baby, you can have that headache.
Quiet is like,
I do. Can we touch on something that Dr. Heavenly was wrong for when she got on social media? It was like, that man gonna whip your ass, or whatever.
Wrong for that.
Very wrong for it. However, Dr. Heavenly is making a really good point with both people in the relationship can't be firecrackers.
Right.
Dr. Greg is known to hit and to be physical with women. Sweet Tea cannot control her emotions. She's having outbursts left and right.
Even on Facebook,
I'm afraid for them.
Live, just losing her shit. And I get that Heavenly will push people, but like even her sister was on the live with her trying to calm her down, and she was screaming like, "Girl, you're
she almost attacked her sister."
Yeah, like, girl, you shouldn't even came on this show.
Even if he's not abusive though, his tone and how he talks and how he, to me, kind of doesn't listen. Because he gets a younger woman, right, to better
mold
claim of his claim of I know better. Listen to me. I can teach you this. You know what I'm saying? Quiet was younger, but it wasn't such a big age gap. But still, be impressionable on this woman and I guess groom her to treat you how you want to be treated while you just treat her how you think she should be treated.
And especially she clearly ain't really had nothing before. She probably ain't been nowhere before. So like she'll
from Cotton Plant, Arkansas. She ain't nowhere.
Right.
Nowhere.
So she'll do whatever to keep this new life that she have being a doctor's wife.
Yeah.
Like, of course. Like
he worked for Quiet.
Yeah.
She worked for Dr. Greg.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she did end up apologizing to Dr. Jackie the next day. And Dr. Jackie was just very much, you apologize for you.
Because, bitch, please. I slept well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot you was even here, baby. I ain't worried about that.
I hope she packed the sweater because that shoulder Dr. Jackie gonna give that girl is gonna be so cold. And the crazy thing about it, she's still gonna be nice with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so pleasant and so subtle, but good luck because Dr. Jackie does not forgive. That's why she didn't come to Mariah's defense, because she remember Mariah saying respectfully, Dr. Jackie, you just wouldn't know. You can't, or whatever she said with it. You don't have kids, you know. She never forgave Simone for Simone, you know. Good luck.
You got it, baby.
It's the fuck you did. That's it, baby. That was it.
That's your final word.
Yeah.
So y'all tell me about this Ratchet TV, this love. What's going on with the love and hip hop?
First
It's
off,
not a y'all.
First off, I don't know. Again, I guess I am looking from a different perspective. Of, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Why, Erica, are you entertaining Scrappy? Why are you, Diamond, and Mama D having a scene? And Diamond is like, oh, I get it. Why are you bragging to me about fucking my baby daddy? Girl, stop this. Stop. So
did Diamond fix her wigs this season? Because when she popped out last season, it was giving like it was giving like 2008 lace front vibes, you know, like
she literally dresses like early 2000s.
Nuck if you buck.
Not even
She's
Nuck if you
stuck in
buck.
them times.
She is.
I'm just saying that era, that time frame. BET
2000 to 2007.
Like when you used to wear the highlighter, eyeshadow, you know, like you had the butt, you know,
still do. She
bangles and
literally looks like she is living in the early 2000s.
Oh wow!
And no shade to people in California, but you know how they always say California is like so behind and like they still. She is that. And you in Atlanta, like I can't even imagine.
When she made her debut last season, and she walked. I mean, the confidence was there, but I'm like, 2009 MySpace called and want they picture back. So I was wondering, is she still going to be doing stuff? Is she, you know, did she get her a little Alonzo Arnold or somebody do a little hair and makeup?
It's still her cousin TT in apartment 11. Yes.
But you know that first season on the reality show they look rough, but
and
then
they look at
themselves season they be ready.
Yeah, because we hope Sweet Tea look a little, you know, elevated.
I actually don't expect
she gonna get a little Botox around that bottom lip that hang a little bit like that, and she gonna be good. She might
glam team, better makeup.
All she gotta do is tighten this up right here in the 2 shots right here in the little parentheses.
That lady gonna come back looking the exact same next season.
Dr. G ain't paying for shit.
Not a damn thing. For what? You look just fine.
He learned his lesson. That's why I don't want to be no man's second wife. I will be the third though.
I will be the third too.
Actually, third. Because the first one, that's the real love. The second one, he hard on the hoe. Third one, he don't even give a fuck.
Third one, he like, damn, I just want to be married.
You know what?
Come home.
But that second one, because you know, Quiet used to keep her checks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he, you know, he. So okay, so Diamond is Scrappy.
So I'm
Mother
gonna
D.
do Atlanta first.
I wish y'all could see the bullet points on here.
Okay, listen, Scrappy, and I don't think Scrappy is ugly. I just think Scrappy needs to and not even grow up. It's not a grow up thing. It's something I really can't put my finger on that he needs to do.
If Scrappy was at the Valero and said, "Excuse me, miss," you would not. So let's.
Scrappy talk like his breath stank and like he snore while he wide awake.
Again, I have had my D-boy, bad boy days.
He don't even give that though. He just give Dusty. And
I've had a Dusty before. I had a Dusty before.
He give very much Dusty.
I had a Dusty before. Now, not now. In my
he give me he'll smoke his way through an asthma attack. Like
in my 40s, no.
And but he give that he'll like, let me flip your tax return. I got us. I got a plan
what he
for
give
us.
For me is this might be weird. He gives me that he will actually put gas in my car. It might be my money, but he will put the gas in my car. He'll be like, I'm going to get some cigars. I'm going to take your car because I'm going to go ahead and put some gas
and come back 6 hours later.
He give me thumbtacks and bed sheet over the window as a curtain.
Oh, his kingdom is nice. You know, they call their houses kingdoms. Him and Mama D now.
I feel like he got a little milk crate as a end table.
He's doing good. His daughter really helps him out. Like, I think him having an older daughter really helps him, you know.
The milk crates is a thing.
Is the BAM back on our screens?
No, okay. Let me tell you about Bambi.
Not the BAM.
So Bambi is linked up with Carly
Red.
Carly Red, and it's somebody else. So Carly Red is dating whoever that is the president of 5015. His name is Kai. I don't really know him, but she's dating him.
Okay.
So Erica is pissed at this because she's battling 5015, right? Okay, she's back because she thought she was gonna be married. Anyway, that's a whole other situation. She's battling 5015, and so her and Carly had a song, and she did not know that
Erica Banks and Carly Red had a song together.
Yes, girl, you know Carly Red and Spice got a song.
Okay.
You know, Carly Red do music now. But see, that's why I laugh, because it's not anything I need to look for.
Gucci Louis, what was it?
Gucci Louis Prada.
Gucci Louis Prada.
So Erica Banks.
Miss Netta did a song with Carly Red. That's nice.
So Carly Red had this function she was putting on or whatever, and Bambi was supposed to perform because Bambi is rapping now too. Whatever. I guess this
Through
goes
those little teeth.
Original Love and Hip Hop days, hot tub days of being a rapper, groupie, whatever.
With her head turned to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bambi gets to the event. She's having a drink, talking to Carly, and next thing you know, full blown panic attack. Full blown Bambi. She's like, I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. Bitch, your mouth moving. Your feet need to move. Get out of here. Leave. So she's stressed about, because I think this is around the time that online shit was happening with Erica, Mama D, and Scrappy daughter. So she is just like, online is giving me this stress. Post divorce, I'm a single mother, like, you know, all this shit. She just had a panic attack. I didn't laugh, but I was just like, girl,
get off my TV screen.
Girl, as much as you fucking hated Scrappy, do you think I would be letting his motherfucking mama and daughter cause me stress?
Yeah. Not panic attacking in the club.
In the club.
Wow.
So never saw her perform. But Scrappy is going back and forth between Erica and Diamond. So it's just a bunch of foolery. Now, I don't think him and Erica are having sex. Him and Diamond for sure are having sex because she's standing out at the kingdom. And I guess to him, he's like, I have sex with this one, but I really like this one. I think that's how he didn't put it.
Who do really like?
Erica. He keeps saying he in love with her, been in love with her since they was kids. Because they were best friends, because they started off as friends. So he's like, he loved her. He really liked her. Listen. That's that nigga, man. That's that
Mind you, E-Money is like grown now and in college. So like you letting the nigga play you for like 2 decades at this point.
Yeah. We got
I hope the check. I hope, because I heard Mona don't be paying them shit, but I hope the check is.
And what's funny, people don't know, they wanted Erica on the show. Like, Erica was the reason Mama D and Scrappy are even on my Love and Hip Hop. So when Erica be saying shit to Bambi, like, bitch, you there because of me, she ain't lying. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all know about Amy Lucci. Do y'all know about Amy Lucci? I always say she looked like Cash Doll to me. She just looked like a taller, like, not as curvy version of Cash Doll.
See, I know who she is.
She's a YouTuber.
Oh, not because of that.
Oh.
I remember it was like in the blogs when she had posted why she broke up with her fiance because he wasn't taking care of his kids.
They back together. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Rennie? Oh, no. Oh, there's a Rennie Rucci.
Amy Lucci. Amy Luciano.
Yeah.
Luciano. And so she back with her fiance, Mozzie.
After outing him for not taking care of his kids?
Oh, yeah, I saw her now. No, I don't get Cash Doll, but I do get similar breed.
I get Cash Doll because they kind of sound like when they rap. And
she rap too?
She rap.
Oh, well, I mean, it's Love and Hip Hop, okay.
They have that long ass hair and they beautiful dark skin. Like, because she is so pretty to me. Her and Cash Doll, they're so freaking pretty to me. And she's just not as curvy as Cash. She's way taller.
She looks more slimmer.
Yeah, she's super slim. So we back with Mozzie, and this man blasted her on social media because they're YouTubers. So he had to keep up to make this content. So he was making all these videos about her and why they broke up and just all these lies and craziness. So of course, she has 2 sisters and her mama, they super tight. They're fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And her mama, I think they from, I want to say Chicago, but I also want to say Detroit. Wherever they from, they don't play that fucking shit, okay?
Okay.
And so the mama is like, I don't like you. I don't respect you. You ain't back for me. Like, the mama is like, girl, fuck him and you.
Okay. I'm okay.
So, and it's weird to me that she kind of don't understand, but you got to see where they coming from. Like, girl, you went to them during all this time. Your heart, you're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. You got on Love and Hip Hop without him. You got all this shit without him. And now he back. You talking about he love you? That nigga want fame. Because now he's hip hop. Because he a rapper too.
Oh Lord, it's too many.
It's just insane.
You got to work on call.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna tune in for the
See.
I'm gonna see. The reason why I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop is because I don't like to see people fighting, throwing drinks every episode. I like mild arguments.
They not as bad because this season.
But I don't watch baddies I don't watch every. I ain't missed, so I might as well.
Yeah, you might as well.
I might as well.
Nothing compared to that.
At least storyline, baddies is straight
fighting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Rennie, Spice, and Shekinah, they are like crew, and I really like them together. They are hilarious. Oh, and what's her name?
Baby, we don't know.
She used to be Erica Mena friend. The one that do the hair. The one that got the shot.
That didn't help me.
Sierra. Sierra, Spice, Rennie, and Shekinah, they went to Belize, I think. Shekinah had a performance.
Shekinah?
I mean, not Shekinah. Spice.
She rapped too. Okay.
Spice had a performance. Spice did pretty good. And they had a good time. I was like, wow, this is like good. They having a good time. They having good conversation. They not arguing. They not fighting. It was a good trip of just the four of them. But Spice and Rennie, they've been doing like anger management to kind of help them kind of calm it the fuck down.
Okay.
So those are good to watch.
I'm here for that.
The latest one where Spice was talking about being a dark-skinned woman and Rennie being a light-skinned woman was saying, I hear you. I understand it because my sister's dark-skinned and I read in her diary that she wished that she looked like me. And she was like, that just crushed me because, I mean, you're my sister regardless. You look beautiful. And Rennie was saying how in school, people would tell them that they not really sisters, why they lying. And like, it was just trauma that her sister went through. And she was like, really, it was just such a good episode. I was like, oh my God.
Well, that made me want to tune in because I was expecting that to go totally left. But from what I did watch of Rennie, I want to say the last season, she do seem like she a bitch that got her fucking head on right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I be hating when they don't want to acknowledge that they're like, it's a difference.
I fucks with Rennie. I fucks with her. She has 2 kids. Her mom passed. Her mom was on the show a couple seasons ago, and so her mom passed away. So she's dealing with that because her mom really helped her with her kids. So now she is doing that, and then her siblings too. And Rennie is dope. I like her. I like her personality. She don't be wanting to fight, but she will fight. Like,
I feel that
she don't want, because when she went to talk to Erica Banks, she wasn't gonna fight her. But when Erica was like, yeah, you need to go see somebody, you need to get your mental, and she had already been struggling with her mama dying and her mental, she said, okay, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah.
As she should. As she should.
Yeah. Last thing about Atlanta. I want to get your opinion. Mendices, whom I love, him and Yandy are in a disagreement about Yandy giving one of her eggs, or whichever egg fertilized, to her sister cousin. Mendices feel like, yo, that's gonna be your kid, so that's gonna make it my kid. So like, I don't like it. Our kids are gonna be confused. It doesn't make sense to me. He's just like, no. And Yandy is like, it's my body, my egg. She's my sister. She wants someone that's gonna look like us. And Mendices is like, she's your cousin. Okay, she's your cousin, and the baby gonna look like you. It's not gonna look like us, bitch, because Keisha don't look like Yandy. She don't look like Yandy. So we're gonna have another Omir and Skylar out here thinking that they cousins, but y'all brother and sister. And Mendices is just like, I don't understand this shit. So what's y'all side of it? What's y'all take?
I just want to address Mendices' mama. That lady be stressing that nigga out. And she said, so they gonna take your egg. She was dead ass serious too. Like everybody stopped.
Judy,
I don't have an egg. I get what he's saying from. I get what he's saying, and I really get what she's saying too. there are things I get on a biological level that is going to be Yandy's child. Like, just straight, I get it. But I also get that people struggle with fertility, and that's how they do it. But I get why the cousin feel like, you know, I want to keep it in the family. Maybe she feel like it'll make, I don't know how women feel when it comes to that, but maybe she feel like it'll be closer to hers. I'm of the standpoint that any baby that you raise is yours, but at the same time, I don't have children. I don't know if I struggle with fertility. I don't know how I would grasp when that time comes. I think they both have valid points, but I do think that if you call yourself being married and your husband disagrees with you giving your egg to your cousin,
yep.
I also get what she's saying. It's her body, but I do think that once you get into a marriage with somebody that y'all are now a union,
you are one.
And Mendices could also be hitting that like, if this cousin fall on hard times, not that you wouldn't help regardless, but it's going to be more of an expectation of, well, this is your baby.
I didn't even put that part out there to let you know that Keisha can't even carry the baby, so it would have to be done via surrogate, and she wants Yandy and Mendices to pay for it. So she wants to pay for the egg freezing.
But that's easy.
For the transfer.
No.
For the surrogate, and for the labor and delivery. And for the when I say for the surrogate, I'm not talking about just her base. You have to provide insurance. You have to provide housing. All of that for a surrogate. She wants Yandy and Mendices to pay for it. And I don't know if that she want or Yandy just feel like she gonna do it. Which is another problem, because Yandy, you are married. You can't, because she is full on telling Keisha yes, but then saying to Mendices like, well, we have to come to an agreement. Bitch, you done already told her yes. Keisha going off on him talking about, you're not gonna take this away from me. And he like, bitch, I just found out. What the fuck you talking about? Like,
yeah, that ain't gonna work. I thought she was gonna say that she wanted Yandy to carry it, which would still be a no. But I think when if you can't go to, no, I don't want to say nothing that sounds insensitive, but I think there's always, if you want a baby, there's always adoption. It's so many kids that need to get, you know, that need to be relocated to a loving, caring home. If it's about motherhood, then you can do, there's so many alternatives. I'm sure there's some kids in the family right now. You know their mom ain't shit. Your sister, somebody, your aunt, somebody got them kids at home right now. Go get them.
Them people that they got to New York, because she moved to ATL with Yandy. You know?
Yeah, I had said the same thing because we had talked about this, and I said the same thing. Like, and you want us to cover all the expenses, baby? No. You need to just figure out.
You're asking for too much.
And I'm a woman that deals with fertility issues. It never came into my mind like, oh, let me ask my cousins for an egg. Never even thought about it. Because, bitch, if you think we gonna get into an argument and you're gonna be like, that's my baby. Now, see, the family can't never have secrets like that.
Yeah, I gotta kill everybody.
Movies. You ain't finna wait till the night before my child.
Right. I have to change your heart.
Don't even worry about it.
So watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It's some good sentimental parts, and then it's some ratchet, but they trying to be better because people do downgrade. They show they want to be better for real.
I ain't gonna lie, you kind of won me over. You kind of, because it sounds like why I used to love Married to Medicine and why I love Housewives is because y'all got conflict, but I want to see real friends.
Yes,
like I want to see y'all real dynamics, not this.
Because you can't convince me that real friends meet up. Don't eat the lunch at the lunch.
Right.
Go hella low and then do it again the next day.
Yeah.
They're like, now friendly shade, some type of conflict resolution. You need that because you need a conflict because you need a resolve too. Give me something to look forward to. But this whole I'ma beat your ass, fuck you, rip the lace front off, drink everywhere. They got these motherfuckers meeting in Airbnbs with folding plastic tables because y'all done tow up everything else in Atlanta. I don't want to see that.
we don't even really see Rashida and Kirk much. You know, if we see them, it's like a group thing. And I like that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good with that.
If you see anybody beefing, they will sit there and argue, but most of the time, like Shakana or somebody is like saying stop, or Yandy, saying like stop, y'all need to talk it out. So it's real, it's getting better.
So remember, some of them had fell out behind the whole Safari thing.
Erica, Sierra, and Bambi.
Oh, okay. So that's why Sierra and Bambi aren't talking right now. Because Sierra said that Bambi already knew. Bambi knew before finding out on the show. So then when it came out on the show, Bambi like kind of flip-flopped because she had already knew. And then also the race shit that happened, Sierra's like, listen, I can't fuck with nobody calling her no black monkey or blue monkey or whatever.
Right.
I think Bambi is still there for the excuses. I think Bambi is like, well, you didn't mean it, or your son is black. You know, you have black children. I feel like that's Bambi's side of it. So right now, Sierra and Bambi are not talking. So I think they're gonna be trying to get them back together because they're also trying to get Spice and Carly back together. Because Spice wanted to choke that bitch because she moved across the street from her.
I mean, I did see that. I thought that was weird. But Carly is always giving me weird, desperate.
Yeah.
She just doing what she
But that's what she about to do now because Amy and Erica Banks been fighting over fucking Chaotic, right? And Chaotic is hilarious to me. And so Carly is kind of swirling in the center of that.
You lost me.
Causing shit.
Why Carly got to be at the end? Even when she started redeeming herself and she not like, you know, everybody, she right back in it.
Right back in it with that weird looking ass. Right back in it.
Now she like a little handsome squirrel with a lip right there and there. She was fine before.
Yeah. Leave that shit alone. Y'all remember when she fell out when Life proposed to her?
Yes, off that bench.
It
just wasn't not even.
What is it? Gucci? What is it? Pop them tags. Pop the up. That was back when I watched.
And on Miami, I love Love and Hip Hop Miami. People forget about them. They're growing too.
Okay.
They're growing. They try not to fight as much, but this new girl called Hot Topic, don't know who she is.
That's her name?
That's her name on the show. But she's supposed to be like this stylist and she hangs with Trina. So they call her Trina Security. She into it with Flo and Flo's sister. And so at Bobby masquerade party he just had for his birthday, y'all, Bobby is still so extra, but he's not like fighting with everybody like he used to.
Okay.
This Flo's sister printed out pictures of the girl mugshots and had like pictures printed on the shirt and like threw it out into a crowd. So Trina said the girl also named is Moosey. Listen. Oh, that's her street name, okay?
Okay, I believe you.
Trina said, Moosey, get this bitch. So I immediately was like, okay, she is security. Okay, Trina. So they start like going back and forth. But like, for some reason, Flo's sister, her name is Gael, she wants Trina to apologize to her for the voodoo comment or whatever. But like Trina told Flo, bitch, your sister, she is the one that told me you do voodoo. And she was. When they rolled it back, she was in Trina face when she was mad at her sister saying, why would you do business with her? You know she do voodoo. She did that voodoo to me because this is also the sister that slept with her husband. So like, you the one that brought up the voodoo. So Trina was just calling out what you called y'all. Like Trina wasn't.
Her sister slept with her husband?
Yes.
Is she still married to the husband?
Okay, so listen, Miami a little messy.
See, now I'll give ATL a chance, but Miami ain't for me.
Miami a little messy because Flo is now gay, and she's dating this woman named Claudia who looks just like her. Like they look like twins. And Claudia,
Flo the one with the husband?
Yeah, Flo the one with the husband. Her sister slept with her husband, Marlon. Claudia was like, listen, you need to get a divorce. You need to push forward. You know, I want to be together, blah, blah, blah. So Flo goes to see them at the restaurant that they own together. He's sleeping in the back on a cot. So all of a sudden she feels bad for him. And because they do have like 4 boys together, she feels bad for him. So he moves back in. She claims he's sleeping in another room. Her mama is there and she's just ecstatic because the mama don't like her being gay. So she's just ecstatic that Marlon is back. Marlon is back. So on the next episode, Marlon gonna bust her motherfucking bubble and show a picture of him in the bed with Flo. And Claudia is just gonna fucking go crazy. Okay?
Oh, he gonna show the girlfriend.
He gonna show the crowd, baby. He gonna stand up there and say, see, I was in her bed last night. God.
That is ignorant. That's ignorant as hell.
It's Safari is on Miami.
Okay, so
this is not the show for me. That's not the show for me.
He on it, but not like talking about. Because remember he was with Amara with that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So he is now talking to Eliza, which is future baby mama.
Oh,
He's
Eliza
on here.
Rain
Eliza Rain, is that her name?
Oh wow.
He is on this season. Amara supposedly brought her in, and so okay.
Safari show.
Remember when
I was thinking that. I said, damn, I know everybody just be itching. One girl PH off, the whole set PH off.
When Amara did that live, you don't remember because you
don't know.
But she did a live basically saying she was single, she hadn't had sex with nobody since the father of her kids, and like basically saying that the whole thing with Safari was fake. Basically, it wasn't real at all.
Okay.
So Safari, you know, he came to confront her. Was like, why would you say that? And she kind of really had no excuse for it, but whatever. So Eliza sees the live and she's like, okay, Safari free game. So she starts fucking Safari. Her and Amara are on the outs. But now at Bobby Party, they became friends again, but she ain't told her that she done fucked Safari. So that I can't wait till that episode come out.
This shit like they be making my coochie itch a little bit. Just think about it. I know that their own set bathroom smell crazy. Because you just can't be dipping your fun stick in all of the fun dip.
Like he didn't fucking have other Love and Hip Hop.
There is who hasn't he fucked? It's easy to name who he hasn't fucked.
But
on the set.
Sorry, like there's no reason these many women.
Well, I wouldn't even agree to do it on some like we can be in effect. I don't want to be associated with your penis
at all. And see, and that's what Miami Tip was telling Amada and Eliza. She was like, why would y'all get intertwined with bullshit with him? Like, now she's telling them this separately, but still, like, girl, what are you doing? Like, Safari, like everybody's seen his dick, so it's not special.
I don't like that.
It's not special.
So you don't think that Amara and Safari had no type of sex?
Oh, they absolutely did. They was tongue kissing and all that on the show. That's why Safari was mad because he like, bitch, you talking about it was fake? And
so she just said that on
she was just saying that because now she beefing. No, y'all don't know this. Now she beefing with the baby daddy. Come to find out, this motherfucker been married the whole time. Married the whole time, set up there and proposed to that girl on TV and everything and was married. He called her a side chick and it was like, you won't let me see my daughters, all this kind of stuff. And she was like, first off, you're not taking them to the Dominican by yourself because they don't know you, nigga.
Do you see me and Nate? This is a lot. This is the low vibrational place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is the low vibrational shit. I can't do it.
He is trying. But they have so many different like people that it's literally like just a web that like connects the foolery. You don't see Princess and Ray J like talking about
good. I'll join in on Atlanta, but this right here that you're talking about, that's not my ministry.
This is stuff I be laughing at because last thing, Bucky, aka Shay. Okay, y'all know that her shit last was.
She is cracking.
I saw that clip. That mama.
Yes, her stuff was with the Fabo and how he was disrespectful to her mama, the fiance, the baby daddy, and how he had a whole nother family and all that. So this season, he's not there. He is wherever he at. She's fucking pregnant. And I'm talking about like a good pregnant. Like,
on that clip that was pregnant. On all the blogs when she stood up, like, girl, it's time for the baby shower.
And I remember her saying, I don't want the baby, because she told the mama, don't like get attached. I don't want the baby. You know, I don't even know if I want this. So the mama tells Mama D. The mama told her brother, because the mama's like, this is some crazy shit. Yeah. I need to tell everybody. And so Shay had I think she has a stillborn. If I don't know, not a stillborn, because she's not gonna give birth.
Abortion?
No, it's not an abortion. It's when the fetus.
DNC.
Well, she has to have that, but I feel like the fetus passed away, and she can either carry it full term,
so a miscarriage,
get it taken out. So yeah, but it was I think it's like a 4-month, 5-month fetus.
That's still a miscarriage, right? Am I tripping?
I feel like it's a different name.
Well, I think that's considered a stillborn.
Is it?
Yeah, the baby's still there.
Yeah, the baby's still there.
She still has to give birth.
So she is deciding to.
The same Shay that said she was going to abort the baby?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And so she was mad at her mama. She was like, you didn't support me. I didn't expect that reaction. You didn't support me. And I wanted this baby. Because the mama was like, everything happens for a reason. Maybe, God, whatever it was, God saw fit that this is what happened. Don't say that about God, because I wanted my baby. Everybody else get their baby. I wanted my baby.
The same baby that she said I'm finna abort, and she had a 4 or 5 month protruding belly.
That's what I was thinking. Like, wait, hold on, because I felt like they would have been real petty had they rolled that fucking clip.
Yeah,
they would have been real petty.
Very much so sad.
She said she didn't want the baby, but I was like, okay. I guess in a couple weeks she changed, or when she found out the decision was no longer hers.
Maybe then changed.
I think she would just be doing shit for some motherfucking money, because she can't go down to the LinkedIn and get her nothing else. I just be worried, like, is this, how much are they paying y'all? Because Mariah, what's her name? Once upon a time, not long. She says Zeus paid them more than she has ever made on Love and Hip Hop. And when they do be revealing that stuff, I'm just like, you know what? It ain't nothing wrong with joining the company and working your way up. You still keep your dignity intact. I did not know that she lost the baby. And my question was going to be, why would you say some shit like that on TV and you 4 and 5, it looked like 5, 6 months pregnant?
Because when she revealed it to the mama and she was like, well, I'm thinking about getting rid of it, whatever. And the mama was like, now you ain't gonna do that. The mama is like, I don't give a fuck if I don't like him. But we ain't going that route, because ma'am, you're clearly pregnant. Like
this has a heartbeat.
Yeah, like it's too late for that, girl. You are very clear. You at least halfway there.
And
that baby can feel something.
I think that Shay needs to take responsibility for having sex unprotected with a man that you didn't want or didn't want you, because you kept saying you didn't want him because how he was treating your mama. So how you was still fucking him like you couldn't get pregnant?
Yeah,
but
she's trying to get pregnant by him.
She's also saying that it's because of the fibroids. She's also saying because of her fibroids, she has one I think that's pretty big. So she's saying that may have she had already had like a complicated pregnancy. But I was just so confused. I was just like, Shay, wait, what is happening? But I guess however she's dealing with it. I think it's different to have a miscarriage at 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then going to your regular 4-month appointment and they like, we don't hear a heartbeat. So, I get that maybe her emotions changed in that moment.
Yeah.
But girl, your mom always wanted to ride for you. She just felt like, where babies come from, have some, accountability and responsibility for not protecting yourself.
You've been pregnant a few times. So like at this point, you know how to produce a baby. You conceive one.
Yeah. So please give Miami a try. Because Trina said they're bringing it to the street. She said,
I can't stand when Trina get mad. She's like,
she did that this last episode. She was going off in the street. She was going off on a producer. She was like, you always let some bitches want up, because they did let them like throw a drink on Trina and them. And Trina was like, oh no, let us go. They threw a drink on us. Let us go. Y'all ain't holding back. Baby, going. She was like, we taking this shit to the street. I'm bringing fire to the whole show.
Ooh. Y'all wonder what makes a producer, or what makes them allow certain people to knock and just immediately break up others? Or to get a lick in? What is it?
I don't know, because I'm telling you.
Was it like, did the other person cuss your ass out? And you know they gotta go pick them up and take them to set. People really don't drive the set. So was they talking grease to you in the crowd? Like, I'm gonna let this bitch knock you up, side your head for like 20 seconds today. What is it?
Because the production let Flo and her sister do a lot.
Damn.
A lot. I mean, give them a chance. Bobby not fighting. He cool.
That's not the problem.
Is Amada not fighting? At least I ain't not yet.
You can name everybody that's not fighting, and that's not the problem.
So is that Amada real Afro or no?
No, she's still with a wig. Remember, she said it was the wig.
Oh, she admitted to it being a wig.
On that first time we saw her, it came out that it was a wig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't think. Now I do think she got Negro hair, but I don't think it's like Afro. Like
look like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think she got that hair like Cardi, like it's straight but it's nappy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, or let me not say nappy, thick, coarse, whatever y'all want to call it.
Y'all know.
I'm gonna name it nappy. I'm gonna call it nappy.
My sister tried to peer pressure me to watch Potomac. I ain't got it in me. I feel like we are at a place where we could just.
I don't really like Potomac no more. I just don't.
I haven't seen it since like the first three. I don't like nobody except the Grand Dame.
Me too. I'm Karen, Wendy,
like
and Candace.
Girl. Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
I know Karen full of shit. I know Karen be lying, but you know what? She got an old lady sweetness about her, just like when my grandma be on that bullshit. But she's harmless.
Yeah.
Giselle is evil. Robin is violent, and she is pathetic. One only showing up because he ain't got no job.
Yep.
Ashley
help her with the rumor to make them seem like they on kind of one accord. So he like, all right, I'll participate. Because
y'all are in an arrangement.
The reunion this season.
Oh.
I want to say he gonna, because you know he never comes to a reunion.
I'm so glad Juan Dixon is not here.
Exactly.
Girl, she said that like one gonna do something to Big Chris. Like, stop it. Candace is a weird hoe. Like, I be liking her only when I'm trying to like get someone else out the paint. Just like how the Green Eyed Bandits used her. Candace is so fucking weird because you can't be a villain and a victim. You can't have all this motherfucking mouth and then you crying, you folding up your little tissue.
I love that.
And then I like the idea because now I know, but you folding up your tissue and shit. And at the end of the day, you still want to be friends with these women. You're doing all of this tantrum and whatever. And if given the chance, you still want to be friends with Robin and Giselle.
I don't know why she's gonna be Robin and Giselle friend, honestly.
And crying over it. Like,
and I think
crying.
Because I'm definitely not gonna be friends with no bitches that talk shit about my husband on a podcast or try to accuse him of wanting to sexually assault me. Like, bitch, you must be out your mind. Never in my life.
And Candace ran with that everywhere she could, every interview on Twitter, every day. And now you crying to be their friend? Like, no.
I can understand wanting to be over it, but we'll be cordial. I'll never be y'all bitches' friend. Never.
My whole thing is, what was the beef really with Robin? Because Robin never supported Giselle in those claims. And the thing is, initially, what Giselle said, she never accused, she should have never brought the thing to TV. I stand by that, period. Because she knew what it would imply. She never said he did anything at first. He said that she felt uncomfortable in the situation because she a grimy ass bitch and she know how grimy bitches operate.
Yeah.
And she knew that could be a potential down the line if it needed to be. Just like she, you know what I'm saying?
But I think that she we viewed it because you wasn't saying that when you was on the episodes like, oh, I love coming over here. Chris cooks for me. Chris
and
cooks.
his pink dick or brown dick, whatever dick he got.
Yeah, like you weren't feeling uncomfortable when you were saying all of those things. So Chris is under the impression, oh, we cool, big sister, you know, a big brother. Like
she always in a nigga face, eating his food, talking about him and his brown dick.
And so it was
he
weird
would come
for
into
me.
a room if they at an event, she want to hug. Hey, how you been? So of course he thinking like, yeah,
we cool.
Yeah. So it was just weird for me because I agree. Would you have said that if Juan actually? I thought it was weird that Juan and y'all looked like y'all was on a whole date in season 2 when I think he was talking about reproposing to Robin.
My glam team wasn't in the room, and like Chris is not a housewife. He's not thinking of the scandalous part. That nigga really wants to go in there and talk shit about his wife and about Nikki pressing his wife. Two things. He wasn't thinking about it. Y'all could have stepped out in the hallway.
So the thing with Robin was what they did on Reasonably Shady when supposedly this woman about Chris cheating on her. And so they reported the whole story as if it was true. And it was kind of like, we tried to tell her, we knew it kind of thing when the woman lied. And I don't think they ever spoke on the woman lying and that it being false.
Because matter of fact, when they told the story, I think Giselle was the one telling the story. And you know how people now just be like, allegedly. And Robin said, I was like, I think he did it. I think it's true.
I do remember because I unfortunately do listen to the podcast. Now I haven't in a minute, but I did. Hey, listen, I listen to podcasts because they help me focus when I'm cleaning. I can't, because with the music, I don't like the song, I'm changing it. But, you know, with a podcast, I can listen to the conversation. I will say this, though.
No,
it wasn't that serious. I was getting something up, I think. I don't understand the issue with Chris. Oh, he was sliding up in the DMs. Y'all be at that nigga house. I'm at that man's house eating that man food. Y'all see him out. Y'all all own him. Y'all so touchy-feely with Chris. Chris, we just love you. So naturally, if this dude is the GM of a restaurant at a hotel and he see that y'all are out having a good time, why wouldn't he swipe up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning and be like, come through to the restaurant?
Right.
What is inappropriate about that?
Right. And even like Robin had to point out to Ashley when she brought it up on camera, I think what he did was respond to your story.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull up your page and DM you at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
You posted something on your story at 2 in the morning, and when he saw it, he said, damn, y'all should have came through at my place, because if I'm the GM, y'all come through. Some of y'all fans come out, I got y'all.
I think that now that the lawsuit got dropped, Gollum will be on next season.
Yeah. Because she actually not going to leave him.
No.
That is her money. And
you go back to the trailer park.
That's her security for Sheila. Sheila got Sheila got something. And she need her medicine.
Sheila got a house being paid for by Michael Darby.
I thought that lady was a crackhead.
I thought she either had thyroid or gout or something.
I think she probably drank a little too much because her eyes always look glazed over to me.
Yeah, she definitely give me she used to be some type of addict. Even the wig gives me
now the wig definitely
on some type of narcotic.
You got a nigga, your daughter's husband is older than you. He got to play daddy to both of y'all. He got to tell you, I'm not going to continue to pay your rent if you let this bum ass nigga stay up in here. I'll pay your shit. I'll pay the house off, but he can't stay up in here.
Yep.
And now you beefing. But this NECA, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
NECA is a nut. When she do the typical Nigerian, Wendy did it. All Nigerians do it. They get on TV.
Talk about that.
Nick be orange.
Awful. And we'd be back here.
Because both, sometimes they have, the Nigerians had a low sitting hairline.
Blair.
We'd be right here. Eyebrows be touching the wig.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly how it be.
But I wanted NECA to come in and get with Wendy.
Yeah.
And fuck them bitches up to say, like, yes, we as Nigerian are strong women. We strong in our education. We strong in our culture. Like, we stand together. Like, we can get our bodies done or whatever the case. Like, it just, why she wanted to come in and be on the they side, I don't know.
This is what I think happened. This is my hypothesis. I think that NECA reached out to the show to be on it. And I think that NECA name dropped Wendy and said, I know Wendy. I don't think that is a lie. They think, like, Wendy is obviously lying about not knowing NECA. Like, you know the bitch. Like, stop it. Like, you might not know her, but you know her enough for her to be at multiple family gatherings.
We're Nigerian.
I don't understand why her husband was gonna look and book on Happy Eddie over. It was like, they know me. I'm not really going the distance to prove that they do. They go for hoes. Like, oh, you don't know me, cool. But
yeah,
is Wendy lying about that? But I can see how Wendy could feel like you ain't ran this shit by me at all that you were trying to be on Potomac. So I get a call from the producers like, oh yeah, and this person says that they know you, and we're gonna add it to the show. And Wendy was like, oh, I don't know her like that.
I don't know her like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is what Wendy's second, third season, maybe fourth. I don't know. She know how this shit goes. So now NECA is spiteful. She gonna prove that you know me, and I didn't think that it was cool to bring any of the ancestral religion talk to you. It's too nuanced, and you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing, and you letting these two light-skinned bitches let you do that when they know damn well Wendy mama ain't sitting in front of no shrine and doing no voodoo dolls. Like, we have
but Giselle is. But I ain't forgot. She from the down bottom. I know, like, girl, you come from a long line.
You're the voodoo queen.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
Shrine, like, girl, you know what a shrine is. Stop it.
And that's why I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, it agitates me. It agitates me.
It's like, once again, I don't know why they try to make Giselle be the it girl.
Yeah.
When Karen is someone that can bring them all together.
Yep. Yep. And now the show is just this team versus this team. They can't go to dinner because even like Giselle's little comment at the Happy Eddie presentation, Wendy was like, I'm just glad we could all get together, have a good time, no beef, no side conversation, no nothing. Laughing. Giselle's like, did we laugh? Did I laugh? Grow up.
Even them talking about the parsley, my whole thing is at the point in when this was shot, I don't even think the thing was decriminalized in that state. He was not finna do anything to fuck up.
Right.
It's like,
right.
And what would y'all look like on Housewives?
On national TV chopping up weed.
Like, come on.
I feel like Viacom has things against that. I feel like you can smoke or you can smoke it. I don't feel like you can break it down and roll it up. I don't think so.
They're gonna blur that out. But like you said, in DC, it is decriminalized, it is free. But these people are in Potomac, Maryland. So he's not about to show y'all on TV, sitting there smoking. Now maybe he could have gave y'all pre-rolls to take home. Okay, whatever.
And he might have did.
We're not about to sit up here and do it on TV.
I'm not gonna confirm it. Not nothing that's elite. Like, and then advertising, like, come on, man. Like, y'all know this.
Yeah.
Just wanted something to pick at. But ma'am, you had a party at your house outside because it was still under construction. And your home still looks under construction.
Even Mia taking a dig, talking about Eddie being an attorney, but always like never having nothing to do. Like, girl, worry about your house.
That seemed like a perfect attorney to me. It sounds like a partnership, and I got people under me working, and then I just show up to the courtroom.
Yeah, y'all unemployed, you would know.
When the mess gonna pop off with Gordon? I haven't been watching. When is the mess gonna pop off with Gordon? Because I know he was contacting everybody. That's what I want to see.
Didn't he ask her to have an open marriage on the show? Was that on the show?
No, he did an interview saying that they have an open marriage.
Oh, okay.
Now, whenever I see some previews or some on the Peach Report showing that Gordon and her start airing each other out, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back.
I know it happened, but I want to know when. I want to know when the season gonna catch up with it. I know it happened. I know that he called several people trying to make that a thing, and honestly, they didn't take the like. I don't know why the light skinned people so evil. Except Kern.
Mia is such a pygmy.
Yeah, like, I don't like her.
She's just like not real in any way. Because really, if you, I think, and I figured it out last season, when you and your best friend, since you were like 15, 16, y'all are literally like beefed out. It's either y'all were never friends or you absolutely switched up.
I think it was a storyline because they back cool now.
You're right. I did see that.
I think that Mia just goes far. I think naturally in her natural habitat, Mia is a lying ass, scheming ass, gotta be the main character ass bitch. I think that her and what's her name, Jacqueline, they got on the show and they agreed to say certain things for Spice to get the thing to return, and then Mia kept it going and went too far. You don't start fucking with people's kids and things like that, and bringing the kids in.
So far. Yeah, it was just nuts.
Yeah, whenever the shit would go ahead and start showing up in the previews. And that damn fight that was in the club, that's when I'm gonna start tuning in.
Oh yeah, I want to see that fight. And I do want to say this. I believe that once Gordon and Mia divorce, like for real, I think that Gordon will be restated back into the company.
I
think she was the problem. I think like you're not gonna get on national TV claim that you the CEO of this shit. You expensing and motherfucking everything to the goddamn company. You gotta go.
Yeah.
And Gordon, since you so pussy snatch, you gotta go too.
Yeah. Especially because it's a family thing. Yeah. Y'all not finna mess up my family.
Yeah, them brothers ain't having that shit.
Now,
every time I see the joint, I get tickled.
What is y'all doing? Like y'all ain't got your own check-ins and stuff. What you mean they froze the business account?
Yeah, that was crazy. And I'm surprised though that they was gracious because I ain't hear nobody really come in her like, but I thought you was CEO. Because she used to bring that up all the time. I make this much money. How much money do you have in your account, honey? I'd have been bringing that right back up.
That's why she thinks she can go at it with Karen. And Karen is like, bitch, I don't even have to pretend to have a job.
And I ain't got to do a motherfucking thing, bitch.
I don't have to pretend to have a job. I can have this white boy drive me around. Y'all think I sleep with him? I don't give a goddamn.
That's cool too, baby.
Girl.
All right. Well, how did you feel about your first reality recap?
It was dope. Thank you guys for having me. I'm sorry. I feel like I made it drag on so long because the other ones don't be this long.
Oh, that's just because we don't watch them. But we watch them. See?
Yeah, we tried to actually have material this time. Yeah. We tried to be legit.
And I love hip hop.
I was trying to keep up, but I the Love and Hip Hop, I caught up with Married to Med, but I will sit through Atlanta. Miami, I'll give it a show and a half.
Please.
I'm kind of scared because that's how I got addicted to baddies.
Please watch Real Housewives of Miami.
I ain't never even seen I never watched Bad Girls Club because they fought too much. So I'm surprised that I'm in every Sunday. But yeah, okay. So you said Love and Hip Hop Miami, and then what is one of the white housewives?
Housewives of Miami.
They're not white though.
Yeah.
They're Mexican and black.
Beverly Hills.
I did hear it's good. I do hear that they're not getting the shine that they deserve on.
Well, they not. That's why they brought them to Bravo, because it was just Peacock. So this is their first season on Bravo.
So all of the housewife shows don't air on Bravo. Some are only on Peacock.
Some are only on Peacock. Miami.
Why would they do that?
Be back in the day with the original. Okay. Miami was back in the day when Larsa had a whole nother face, and so they came back.
Larsa has always been on.
She was original house.
Oh, Miami is not a new franchise?
No. No.
It was on and then it was off for a little while.
It was off because it was on for some good seasons. Marisol, Adriana, Alexia, this other rich lady named Leah. Lisa was the original. And it was this other weird lady. But yeah, they were on for some years and then you know, I guess it just fell off and they didn't recast Miami. So when they brought Miami back, they brought it to Peacock only. And so now since it was on Peacock only for I think 1 or 2 years, now they released it on Bravo to kind of get the Bravo crowd back into it. But I love Miami. It gives every episode, never fails. I love the mix of the women. I love the wealth of the women. So,
so they going on a trip and everybody got a bathroom. Okay, yeah, I can watch that.
Nicole has a private plane. Yeah,
because I was trying to figure out why my little group Airbnb trips better than the Potomac, since we don't be
better than Potomac and Medicine. I don't know why the black women don't go nowhere good. Atlanta ain't went nowhere good since they went to Anguilla and had they goddamn jerk chicken out there when Candy was.
Did they roll back the budgets?
Maybe.
Potomac be looking very.
Oh, they went somewhere.
Because they went to Tokyo.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying the feeling. I'm just saying.
Potomac be giving me, okay, if you can send me 150 today, everybody send me that, and then in November you can send me the 189.
Yeah,
and then our Airbnb covered. That's what it's giving.
Still paid late.
Not Miami, honey. They
yeah, they got the coin, and definitely Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills,
and they on right now.
Yeah, they on right now. They should be coming to a close.
That's the one that Garcelle is on. I like them.
Okay.
I love Orange County. I love all housewives.
Who's on Orange County?
Tamra,
Shannon,
Vicky.
Is Tamra? That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And Shannon is the drunk that ran into the people's house and
with the dog in the car.
Yeah.
They crucified that bitch for that. I'm not gonna lie.
My girl. She
I know
had
I
a
love
rough life,
but I'm just saying she could have left Archie at home if she was gonna be doing our legs.
Heather Dubrow, like if you can watch old seasons, Heather Dubrow.
Yeah. Now that's the rich.
She original.
Who is prostitution whore?
That's Teresa. That's New Jersey.
Okay. I
kind of fell off New Jersey because I'm really sick of the family drama. Like I want the Gorgas and Teresa to like move on. But it's on because I have one brother. It's just me and my brother. So I can't imagine I am in a feud with my brother and our parents are dead. Like that's just nuts to me. Y'all are literally all y'all have. Y'all children grew up tight, close. Now they beefing online. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? I think they all need to be sat down.
Because Jersey used to be like my top.
Yeah, Jersey was the shit.
Like if you could binge it from the beginning, if you never saw it, Jersey was amazing.
Yeah.
It's just social media stuff.
Yes, it's too
Everybody's
much.
trying to be the Nene of the group.
And Teresa's dumb. Much. She really is dumb. And so it's hard to fight with somebody who don't even understand. So yeah.
So I'm gonna weave in Miami, see how I feel about that, in Atlanta, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Of course, thank you for coming.
Also,
and
being engaged.
Braxton Family Value is supposed to be coming
I heard
back.
that. What? It's gonna be called something else, huh?
Yeah, they say they coming back to WeTV.
Yeah, I heard that. I saw that.
I can't wait for that.
Tune in.
I'm gonna tune in just because
I want to know why you was hiding the fact that Krishan beat up that boy. I want to know.
Yeah. Until
I want to know that.
Called out. Because she should have been posted. I would have posted that video immediately.
I'm talking about right after that girl left. I'd have blasted it. So, okay, we'll make sure to follow back up because I feel like it's been about a month and a half since our last reality recap for real.
I think that's what we need. And then we have a good conversation about it, you know?
Okay.
Yes. So,
we'll make it work.
So when we have a date, I'm gonna see if I can get some of my like reality TV followers and like let them know like because they be asking for like the opinions on the stuff, but I haven't been watching it either. It's just so hard.
Yeah.
And this one just came together. Next time we'll plan ahead, let the people know so they can
Yes. Well, thank you, and I hope the twins are doing. They are twins. I hope the twins are doing okay.
Girl, they was hollering a little while ago.
I didn't hear them.
They was knucking if you're bucking.
So we'll have the audio from this up for Monday's episode.
Okay.
So people can still listen. The video will still be here if people want to come and watch.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tabu, for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you, Blair.
You know, we
Happy Valentine's Day to both of y'all.
and happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Oh yes, it is. Oh yeah.
Still gonna call you Cripperella because it just is what it is at this
That
point.
is what it is. That was the major account before it got suspended for the 8th time. They brought it back, but they're not bringing my other ones back.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Fuck
But
Elon.
on here, when you are in correspondent mode, we'll keep it Blair. We'll keep it professional.
We'll keep it. We'll keep it Blair.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. It was nice seeing y'all. And hit me up. I'm actually. Now I'm end up calling because I just need to know the work drama. Like I know why you don't talk about it no more, but I was invested. I was invested in the storyline. I know y'all had y'all little fallout. I knew y'all was gonna get back right or a little cordial, and I want to know. I want to know. So I'll
Tell him.
I feel like we could have a whole work drama episode to catch out because shit has been so real. Yeah. We might do that one week.
Y'all still apart? Y'all can't sit by each other no more?
Yeah.
That's permanent. Okay.
We can hear each other, but we not.
But they know
racism.
And I know they can tell when we be messaging on teas because you hear us just take a turn. You hear us cackling and laughing.
You hear us laughing. Yeah.
Oh well, bitch can't hold me back from my sister. Me and you. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and on Twitter at Tea in the Shade. That's TEA in the Shade. If you're on Facebook, join us in our group, Tea in the Shade's Tea Hive. And if you want to get some merch, the shop is back at shopteaintheshade.com. Have a great week, you guys.
Deuces.
Bye. It takes so long to end.